My name's Captain John Hughes of Captain District 13. I just want to, first of all, on behalf of me and the officers of District 13, welcome you to National Night Out 2022. We have some awards to present, but first of all, I just want to thank Sergeant Cunningham, Officer DeRosa, Martinez, and De La Rosa, and Sanchez, and civilians Reed and Alfonso Colon for all their work today. You can see the great job they did. And I'm going to quickly turn it over to the mayor. She has a few words.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I want to invite everyone up over here, if any of the community members, todos los miembros de la comunidad, si podemos conectar en esa área, y todos los oficiales. Okay, so all my colleagues can come up too. We'll just huddle for a really quick minute, and then I know everyone can go back to having some incredible food and connecting and playing on the playground and running around after all the kids. I am so grateful to be with all of you. This is our first year of National Night Out back since before the pandemic, and we are incredibly lucky to be in a city where community partnerships have always been the starting point and the foundation for all that we do. And that applies for public safety and our health and communities and small businesses as well. So thank you so much to the entire team who's been here. We're visiting almost every neighborhood in the city today and tomorrow to show just how much teamwork is happening. From our Boston police officers, the command staff members who are here, and community service officers, and those from the local district, to our Boston firefighters who are also represented. I know Commissioner Burke is coming around on National Night Out as well. Chief Hooley of EMS representing at all of our stops in addition. And of course, our community engagement cabinet, and so many who, where's Tiffany? Tiffany, where did she, okay, Tiffany, come, oh no, other Tiffany, sorry. Tiffany of Neighborhood Services, your JP liaison as well. So we want to, our Tiffany Chief of Staff is here as well, so we're grateful for both of them. So thank you so much, and here's some the faces and leaders who can be connecting you to all the services that city government has to offer. We also just want to, let me see, who did I miss? I'm scanning. Oh, the director of our Office of Police Accountability and Transparency, a key partner in our public safety efforts, Stephanie Everett, is here. Thank you, Stephanie. And, okay, I'm sure I'm missing lots of folks, but it is a team effort, and we are so grateful for all of you. Going down the line here, I want to recognize my elected officials, and then I will pass it over to just one of them to say a few words as well. So thank you to City Councilor at Large Aaron Murphy, District Attorney Kevin Hayden, Suffolk County Sheriff Steve Tompkins, U.S. Attorney Rachel Rollins, and City Councilor Ricardo Arroyo. And I will pass it on to our leader at the federal level, who has taken representing all of the county and fighting for us, now to representing all of Massachusetts and making sure we're plugged in with the work happening at the national level. U.S. Attorney Rachel Rollins.
Thanks, everybody. So as we drove up here, I remembered actually that the last time I was on this street, it was sadly for a double homicide that happened right at that house. So I think it's important that law enforcement also comes back when things are positive, and there are so many positive things about this neighborhood, but we also know that there are things that we need to do better. So I'm excited to be here in the new role as the U.S. Attorney. Prior to that, I was your elected Suffolk County DA. And we are going to make sure we show up as the federal government. We're here with the U.S. Marshals. If we can help the Boston Police, the Mass State Police, the DA's office, the sheriff, anyone with all of the work that they're doing to keep us safe, we're here to do that. That's all I'm here to say, and the food is delicious. Thank you.
And I just saw State Representative Liz Malia. Thank you so much for your service.
Bravo!
And so now we have some community awards to recognize and celebrate.
Thank you. I just want to say, in the last 5 years, violent crime in the cities, property crime in the city's been dropped by 10%, and total Part 1 crime is dropped by 9%. That's the violent crime. And that's a testament to all the people in the community, the police officers, City Hall, all the other elected officials. And that's why we get together tonight. We have a few awards to give out to some community members. Unfortunately, one of the officers that I worked with at District 13, Sergeant John Doherty, who retired several months ago. We wanted to recognize him. How a police station works is I'm in charge of the station, but the community service officer is the guy that does all the work. Ryan Cunningham is our new CSO sergeant. He put this all together tonight. Without them, I couldn't get anything done. And they do a great job. They're going all the time. That's why I wanted to recognize them. But John was my CSO when I first got here. I grew up in Jamaica Plain, but I haven't been here in 30 years. I've worked all over the city, and John knew everybody, so he made all the connections for me. And unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight, so we'll try to do something for him later. Our second award is going to go to Joshua Francois. He's going to be the 2002 2002 award winner. He's at the Mildred Haley Youth Drop-In Center. He's been there at the center for almost 3 years. He's been a volunteer. He coordinates with all the youth around the community, and everyone you speak to speaks highly of him. And I just want to have Joshua come up and present this plaque.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you all for being here, and thank you very much for this award.
In the middle there. Everybody together a little more. Thank you. There you go. You guys, there you go.
Closer, get a little closer.
I got it. Everybody get it?
Yep. Yeah, Jason!
Our second award is for Crime Fighter of the Year, and that's going to go to Josephina Osorio of the Tree of Life. Does she want to come up? Josephina has been a resident of Jamaica Plain in the Mildred Haley development for 25 years. She's been on the Tenant Task Force board member for 9 years, and she participates in the Mothers Support Group, a weekly group, meet up under the Tree of Life about 5 years ago. She became a volunteer to serving food to residents in JB prior to the COVID in the Julia Martin House for the Brookline Food Co-op. During the pandemic, Josephina team of additional volunteers took over the food distribution at the Tree of Life, preparing food boxes from food that was being rescued throughout the city from different food vendors. As you know, all the restaurants were closed. This continues every Wednesday at the Tree of Life. She's appreciated and loved by all of those who meet her, and the families are always looking to make sure they thank her for her dedication and concern, and she shows to them throughout the community. Please give me another round of hand for Josh Fan.
Thank you. It's a surprise for me. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
There you go. Everybody right here for a sec. All right, I got it. Everybody get it?
Yep. Thank you.
And we got one more award to give. A special member of our community, Community Commitment Award. He's a lifelong resident of Boston and runs a family-owned business that's been in existence for over 60 years. You may be familiar with it. It's right up at the corner of Perkins and South Huntington. Through those years, his business helped families say goodbye to loved ones, including one of our own, Officer Jose Fontanez, who passed away with COVID a couple of years ago. I had the pleasure of working with Jose over in Brighton. He's a great guy, and at that time Jerry helped us put the funeral together. When back then we weren't having funerals, as everyone knows, we weren't even having wakes, but we did something outside on the street. It was a very nice service. And Jerry's the owner of Man and Rogers Funeral Home. and he's been there for years. His family's been there for years. Many of them may have used him, and I just want to recognize him, the Community Commitment Award. Jerry Rogers, can you come up?
Todas personas aquí, muchas gracias también. Thank everybody that's here. I grew up right across the street in the Heat Street projects. I'm a lifelong resident of Hyde Square in Jamaica Plain, and my best to all these officers in blue and everybody else in law enforcement, the mayor, thank you very much. All the council and city people that are here. I appreciate this. Thank you very much.
There you go. Perfect. Yep. I got it. You guys get it? Yep.
Okay, just a couple of quick thank yous before we get going. I want to thank again the CSO office, the guys from District 13, all the people at headquarters, the mayor's office, mobile operations, those are the guys on the motorcycles, the K9 unit, the community outreach unit. They all helped in this. All the vendors, same old place, Ruggerio's, they all sent food over for us. Carlos Martinez, he was the biggest force behind this whole thing. You guys know who he is. And I just appreciate meeting everyone here tonight. And we're here till 8 o'clock, so enjoy yourselves.